All right, ladies, so I am going to briefly go over all of your supplements that you got and the protocol that's going to go along with that, how you're going to plug them in, and then kind of go over how you're going to feel as well. I'm in my bedroom. My kids are in the other room with my husband, so I'm going to try to make this short and sweet. So when you open your box, it may have seemed a little bit overwhelming because you have a lot of different supplements, but when I break it down, it's very simple. So once you make 2 stacks, you're gonna have one on your left, one on your right, and we're gonna start with, you should have a cleanse for life. So let me grab mine. You'll either have a powder like this or it'll be a liquid. You're gonna set that on one side of the counter and then your shakes will be on the other. So I typically do the plant-based shakes that are dairy-free, or you'll have canisters like this. You should have 4 canisters or 4 boxes in order to have 2 shakes every day. So you're gonna put that on the other side of the counter. What's gonna go with your cleanse day is going to be these ISA snacks. These are just little wafers that are gonna help stabilize your blood sugar. We're gonna cover the cleanse day in another video. So I'm just gonna go over the shake day right now, but I want you to kind of separate your products. So this will be with the cleanse day, and then everything else is going to be with your shake days. So you should have a natural accelerator, Ionic Supreme, that'll go with your shakes, and then ISA Flush. So let me explain how this is going to work. I want you to take the same layout we've done in your meal plan program where you're eating 5 to 6 times a day, and you're just going to replace 2 of those meals with a shake. So whatever 2 meals you struggle with the most or where you need the most convenience, or if you have a meal that's just not serving you right now, that's where I want you to plug in the shakes, and it can change day to day. So most days for me, I will do a shake in the morning. I blend it before I leave the house. I prefer them blended. You can do them, I do a little like 1 cup blender. I'll use like 4 ounces of almond milk, 4 ounces of water, a couple cubes of ice. You can change the flavor a little bit by adding maybe some powdered peanut butter or a little bit of berries. I don't want you to add much because the macronutrient makeup is already exactly what you need it for a meal. So you're gonna plug those in. I do breakfast and then my mid-afternoon meal because that's where I'm usually needing a little pick up in my energy or just the convenience piece. So plug them in any 2 meals. If you have small kids and you're always on the go in the evenings, like a taxi driver, you could even plug it in for dinner if you want. I really would prefer you to have like a full balanced dinner with your family so you don't ever feel like you're missing out. You're just plugging this into your routine. So that's how your shakes will work. Make them as thin or as thick as you want by adding more or less water, add more ice, less ice, just find a consistency that you like. And like I said, if you're on the go, you can just put it in your shaker cup. Sometimes I'm drinking mine in the car. Just rinse that shaker cup after because it'll ruin if you don't, it'll sour in there. So those are your shakes. In the morning of your shake day, you're gonna take this Ionic, that is not it, the Ionic Supreme. That is adaptogenic herbs. So things like ginseng and herbs that really are like feel good. They're gonna kind of give you that brain clarity and lower your stress levels. So as a mom, we all know that we typically have a lot of stress and that is gonna help tremendously. Now, this is kind of an earthy taste because it's a lot of herbs and botanicals. So if you don't like the taste, I personally take it as a shot. So I just mix in a little bit of water and down it, or you can even try putting it in your shake, but it's crucial that you have it in the morning after your coffee or tea or whatever your morning drink of choice is. In your coffee or tea, just add minimal additives, so which is the same we did in the meal plan program. So not a whole lot of creamer or extra sweeteners, just keep it simple with the same protocol that we had within your meal planning program. So first thing in the morning, Ionic Supreme, then you'll have your shake. Each time you have a shake, you're going to do a natural accelerator. And I say during your shakes because I don't want you to have it on an empty stomach, and that makes it just easy to remember. So one of these, that is gonna help increase your metabolism. It's basically apple cider vinegar, cayenne, and just natural metabolic boosters in a pill form. So 2 of these a day, plug it in with a meal, preferably a shake just because it'll be easy to remember. And then at night, you're gonna have an ISA Flush. At least 1, you can take up to 2. So you may notice in the first few days you having some detox symptoms, your body's adjusting to having more fiber and more nutrients within these shakes. So if you find yourself not using the bathroom as regularly, try increasing to 2 of these. This has magnesium in it and digestive enzymes that are just gonna help you break down that extra fiber so that your body absorbs it all and keeps you regular. So that is a shake day, very simple. I'm gonna do another video on your cleanse day, but I want you to get a solid 7, or I think it'll be 6 days in before we do a cleanse day. So 6 days, it's gonna be 5 to 7, but for this group, I think I want y'all doing 6. So you'll have 6 full days of plugging those shakes in, still have your whole foods for your snacks or wherever you're fitting in the other meals. and then we will go over a cleanse day. So you're gonna notice within the first week, you're gonna notice your energy increasing, you're gonna notice your cravings decreasing, and just overall feeling more vibrant and energized. So make sure when you start to have those feelings, if you have people ask what you're doing, because they will, I'll share with you my progress pictures, but I had people asking within the first week because my mood was better. I was a happier mom. I would have more patience, better energy. You have one of two options when that happens. So you can just refer them my way. I always appreciate a referral. I'd be happy to help them see the progress and get the benefits like you are. Or you can have a friend sign up with you and you will get money back on your products. So when we get through this first month together, we'll decide what products you want to keep in your routine and which ones are just going to keep adding that convenience, and we will make it fit exactly what your needs are. And if you have two friends who want to do the same, you can get up to your entire products paid for. So depending on where they're at and what their goals are, we can go over that, but just keep that in mind because you are going to get a lot of people asking you about it. And if they are looking for the same kind of results, I would be happy to help them and then help you as well in the process so that you can ultimately eat for free. You will get money back on the products. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I will do another video on cleanse day and just keep it simple. Keep plugging in the recipes and things that I've shared with you. Listen to your body, and I'm excited for you to feel these results.